Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good to Know channel. Today we're tackling a hot topic in the longevity world, Urolithin A. Real science or just hype? If you're over 40, noticing that energy dip, muscle fatigue creeping in, or dealing with inflammation since life got busier, or post-pandemic stuff, you've probably heard the buzzword about this supplement promising to clean up your mitochondria and turn back the clock. But is it legit, or are we buying into clever marketing? I've dug into the latest research from 2025 and 2026, including big human trials, expert reviews from doctors like Dr. Brad Stanfield, and the science behind it all, to give you the straight, relatable truth without the fluff. First off, what even is Urolithin A, or URA for short? It's a fascinating postbiotic, basically a compound your gut bacteria create when they break down polyphenols from foods like pomegranates, especially the white part of the pomegranate, berries, walnuts, and even some teas. Sounds simple, right? But here's the catch that affects most of us. Only about 30 to 40% of people have the right gut microbiome to make it naturally. And in some places, like parts of the USA, that drops as low as 10 to 12%. If you're not one of the super producers, you might be getting zero meaningful levels from your diet alone, which is why supplements like Mitopure, which is a pure bioavailable form, are so popular to bridge that gap. UA's big superpower, it kickstarts mitophagy. Think of it as your cell's built-in declutter button. It helps identify old, damaged mitochondria, those tiny little power plants in every cell. It clears them out and makes space for fresh, efficient ones. This keeps your energy factory running smoothly, reduces oxidative stress, and supports better overall cellular health. In animal studies, it extended worm lifespans by up to 45%, beating some NAD+ boosters in head-to-head tests, and showed promise for muscle, brain, and metabolic health. But let's get to the real proof. Human studies. There are now over 50 randomized trials worldwide, with some standout ones for sure. A 2022 randomized controlled trial in middle-aged adults, published in Cell Reports Medicine, gave people 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily for 4 months. They saw 10 to 12% improvements in leg muscle strength, better endurance like cycling farther, lower inflammation markers, and signs of increased fat burning and mitochondrial efficiency. No massive changes in everyone, but clinically meaningful for those who were overweight or sedentary. Fast forward to the landmark 2025 study in Nature Aging, a randomized placebo-controlled trial with middle-aged adults taking 1,000 milligrams of Urolithin A daily for just 28 days. It shifted their CD8 plus T cells, which are your immune cells that hunt down viruses and threats, to a more youthful, less exhausted state. Participants saw a 0.5 percentage point increase in native-like CD8 plus cells and a 14.72% point boost in oxidation capacity. In a nutshell, even these seemingly small improvements, a modest rise in youthful, fresh, naive-like CD8 plus immune cells, which naturally dwindle with age, these all signal real potential for Urolithin A to help recharge and rejuvenate an aging immune system in just 4 weeks, supporting better overall protection and resilience as we get older. Secondary outcomes were equally encouraging. Lower plasma cytokines, meaning your immune system calms down, chronic inflammation drops, and your body shifts towards a more balanced healing state. More natural killer cells, your body's internal security team, having more of them provides stronger protection against threats without ramping up unnecessary inflammation in your body. And better T cell activation, keeping your immune system alert, well-trained, and responsive, not overactive or sluggish. Another 2025 trial from Timeline backed this up, showing improved immune energetics and reduced inflammaging markers in 4 weeks. Experts like Dr. Stanfield noted we're still in the early days, no huge grip strength breakthroughs yet, and long-term data is still building, but the mitochondrial immune signals are very promising. So, real or hype? It's real science, backed by solid peer-reviewed randomized controlled trials in humans, not just promising animal data. For folks over 40, this is especially relevant because that's when your immune system starts showing clear signs of age-related decline, known as immunosenescence. Things like fewer fresh, naive immune cells, more chronic low-grade inflammation, called inflammaging, and a harder time fighting off new threats, recovering from illness, or even responding well to vaccine. This gradual weakening ramps up vulnerability to infections, slower healing, and age-related issues as we hit middle age and beyond. Urolithin A steps in with the evidence of helping counteract some of that. like the 2025 natural aging trial in middle-aged adults from 45 to 70 years old, showing quick improvements in immune self-youthfulness and energy metabolism just after 28 days. The effects are typically mild to moderate. Think single-digit gains in muscle strength from earlier studies or those small, meaningful immune shifts we discussed. So it's not a miracle cure-all or instant fountain of youth, but it does shine most for people who don't naturally produce urolithin A due to their gut microbiome differences, those dealing with ongoing inflammation, slower recovery, or those just wanting extra mitochondrial support as the years add up. That said, it's not without caveats. Some studies have industry funding ties, so we still need more fully independent studies, long-term trials to confirm the biggest picture benefits over decades. For now though, among mitochondrial targeted supplements, urolithin A stands out as one of the stronger, more evidence-based options for supporting healthy aging, especially that immune resilience we all want to hang on to past 40. If you're in that boat, it could be a smart addition, but pair it with the basics like diet, exercise, and sleep, and always run it by your doctor or healthcare practitioner first. Practical tips: if you're thinking about supplementing with urolithin A, I would recommend starting with a clinically tested pure form like Mitopure at 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily. That's the dose backed by most human studies for noticeable benefits. If you're new to it or have a sensitive stomach, ease in with a lower dose to see how your body responds. No need to rush it. To make it even easier and more affordable to try, I partnered with Timeline for an exclusive offer. You can use my special link or code in the description and comments below, where you can grab a 20% discount off your first order. Or check for any current flash deals, as they often run up to 20 to 30% off site-wide or on subscriptions in early 2026. This helps you get the real, high-quality Mitopure without breaking the bank. Perfect for testing it out. Of course, as always, chat with your doctor or healthcare practitioner first, especially if they have gut microbiome concerns or health conditions. And before jumping into supplements, give natural sources a go. Load up on pomegranates, juice or the whole fruit, especially the white part, berries, walnuts, and nuts to see if your gut bacteria can naturally produce urolithin A for you. It's a low, great risk way to start boosting your mitochondria. This way, you're getting the science-backed option with a nice saving nudge, while keeping it safe, practical, and relatable for everyday folks over 40 looking to feel more energized. Wrapping up, urolithin A isn't hype. It's promising, evidence-based support for mitochondrial cleanup and immune vitality, especially as we age. If this cleared things up, hit that like button, subscribe for no BS longevity breakdowns, and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, stay energized and healthy out there, and we'll see you in the next video.